From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Two tasty dishes. We brought in a pair of our favorite foodies to use maple syrup for everything but breakfast.
I like it. Coming up next, creative ways to use a superstar ingredient, the recipes for a steak and a dessert. Now, they have one thing in common. It's unexpected. It's maple syrup. It's not just for pancakes anymore, peeps. But first, this is Today on NBC. Oh, Maria says not good for the brain. We'll have a vegetable with it.
And we're very excited and back with Today Food and a double down on one ingredient. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but maple syrup is having kind of a moment right now.
Really?
So we asked two of our favorite chefs to show us two completely different ways to use it.
Carson's already been sampling the merchandise here. Alejandra Ramos is a food blogger, Today Show tastemaker, and Jocelyn Delk Adams is the creator of grandbabycakes.com. Ladies, good morning.
Morning,
good to have you
ladies.
back. All right, we're going to start with our steak.
Yes.
Very tender and
Dinner
delicious.
first. So tender. We're making skirt steak, which is great because it's a nice loose grain steak and it takes the marinades really well. If you can't find skirt, you can do hanger or flap steak. To that, we're going to be adding this delicious maple marinade. So we've got our maple syrup. And actually, if you want to add these spices.
I will just throw them all in. Tell me
Yes.
what spices are
so
we
we've
throwing
got some cumin, some smoked paprika, a little bit of chili, a little bit of cayenne. I also have some Fresno chilies and some garlic in here.
You're doing the marinade in a dish instead of a bowl.
Well, I'm doing it in here because I like a nice flat baking dish so that the steak can absorb all of the.
Here, I'll
give that,
whisk.
keep whisking a little bit. So then you cut your skirt steak in and you add that in there.
Okay.
And what's really nice is that I'm using the maple syrup that used to be known as grade B maple syrup, but now it's known as dark or extra dark.
Okay.
So it's got really great flavor. It's really great for cooking because it just really comes through and it can stand up to things like steak.
Gotcha.
So you get that in there, you give it a good toss.
Okay,
Here,
I
I'll
will.
trade you.
All right, trade you.
And
Okay,
then
we just
over
switch
here, I'm going to
directions.
slip over here.
Okay.
So,
Let that marinate.
so you want to let it marinate at least an hour, but if you can do overnight, that's even better. It's
the
going to
fridge.
absorb, in the
Now,
fridge.
like, would any maple
Don't
syrup?
leave this on the counter.
Would any maple syrup work if you wanted?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
what's
if you don't have the extra
Fancy,
dark one, you can
fancy.
use
Okay.
any kind.
All right.
But yeah, the darker you can get, the better flavor.
Okay.
So then you want to pat that dry, get that extra marinade on so that it
Okay.
really caramelizes
Yeah.
and it just heats up on the pan.
Okay.
Again, that maple syrup, the sugars in the maple syrup are going to caramelize and give it that really nice char.
All right.
I mean, it's just like a salty, sweet, spicy deliciousness.
Okay.
Then we've got our dressing for our salad because we are preparing this with some salad.
Okay.
So over here I've got some shallots, some garlic, again, maple syrup.
Oh, we're incorporating
Yes.
it.
Oh, I'm incorporating it in many ways.
Okay.
Pun it in everything. Then I also have some lime juice. I love lime with maple. I think it just goes so well. It's something about that kind of like tropically flavor that stands up to it. I don't know, it's nice.
Yeah.
Then over here we've got some lime zest for extra lime flavor. A little bit of salt, just brighten that up.
Yeah, okay.
And then,
Let's blend it up. And
then you
this
blend
is,
that up.
This is our dressing.
yeah, so that's
Okay.
our dressing. Now we've got our salad over
Yeah.
here. So we've got some
Don't hog
kale,
all of
some
our
basil.
chicken
Yeah, exactly. We gotta go. Yeah. They just told me we gotta get on.
Get all those veggies in there.
Yes.
Then we also have got our amazing dressing.
Okay, great. We'll put it on and over here. It looks wonderful, and I'm gonna taste
All right,
it.
so Jocelyn,
buns here.
well,
I'm
let's
getting
go.
evil eye.
We're doing just dessert?
Yes, we're doing dessert. So we've got this brown butter here, and I love to add this with maple because it adds so much depth. So you just want to add your butter right into your pan and let all of that nuttiness kind of come out. And as it darkens, you want to let it cool, and you're going to throw it into your mixer.
I'm
or
looking
you
at
can
all
use
these
your
things that
hand
look like
mixer.
baking soda or salt
Yeah,
or sugar.
these
What
are
are
your
they?
typical baking items. Like you've got your flour, you've got your leavening, your baking powder, your baking soda, so you can give lift to your cake.
Got it.
All of those main ingredients that you usually use, plus maple, of course. So we're going to mix this up. We have some sugar, and then, of course, we have our brown butter, which goes great with real maple. And then, so then we're going to get that right in, and then we're going to mix that all up until we get this here. We're
Got
gonna
it.
cream it really well. And then, how are you guys enjoying this? You guys tried
so
it?
good. I
don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what
so
this
good,
is.
right?
What is
Oh,
this?
that's a blondie, yo. It's
this thing is
amazing.
crazy.
Hello, yes. So you're going to take all of your butter, you're going to cream all of your ingredients together, you're going to add your flour, and then this is what we have here. You're going to bake this off 325 for about 45 to 55 minutes, and it comes out beautiful just like this. And then, of course, we have a little maple glaze that
Of
goes
course you
right
do.
over the top, and this is the
Carson,
money
you should
shot
just drink
right
that
here.
glaze.
Bam, I
Money
would. I was
shot.
thinking a little bourbon in that would be
This
nice.
Oh,
is
yeah.
how you do maple, okay?
A little bourbon glaze, Mr. Melvin?
Hello, right?
Sign me up, brother.
And
I
that is
love
why-
my sweet and savory mix usually, but these are both excellent.
This is why
Okay,
Maple's
this is
having a
maple
moment.
bowl.
Damn.
And then you dig in.
Every moment's good for maple.
So if you have maple syrup right now in your pantry and you don't make pancakes and it's just sitting there, here's two great examples of how you can use it. We want to thank Jocelyn and Alejandra. Thank you guys so much. These recipes, of course, are at today.com/food. Jocelyn's going to be, by the way, on Friday at the Charleston Wine and Food Festival.
We're
If you're
cooking
there,
together.
stop by, bring your maple, say hi.
Yes.
Uncle Al's going to be there too?
Yes.
Oh, unbelievable.
I'll be present.
We're back in a moment, but this is Today on
What are you guys
NBC.
gonna do?
So good.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna eat this salad. It's really good.